everywhere he goes. All right.
God
It's
damn it.
recording. You're shushing me? It gave me a very loud alert. I'm going to so
you're being silenced, actually. So I don't know how I feel about that. But
And that's what it is.
who's being silenced?
you're being silenced by the record lady's voice.
I'm going to, so I've been trying to like scrape together little bits and bobs and whatever else I have on me and in this carriage to scrap together a brewer's kit, which is something I can do because one of my abilities, I can make toolkits out of nothing. And I'm going to use that to try and identify what these drugs are, or sorry, not a brewer's kit, an alchemist kit. I'm going to try and use that to identify what's in this mysterious powder.
Sure. So normally you would have no clue on how to discern this, but since you have tools, go ahead and make that investigate roll with advantage. Unless it already gives you something.
Okay. An alchemist kit is its own like roll. It's an intelligence check plus my proficiency bonus.
Sure, do that then.
Ooh, shit. 25.
25. So this is actually a pretty well-known drug if you come from the city. This is what's known as arcane. You smoke it, and then it gives you quote unquote magical powers for a limited amount of time. But once you use those magical powers, you have to roll the dice on that wild magic table, I think like 2 or 3 times.
It's a brutal table.
Mm-hmm.
Is it water soluble?
Is it water soluble? I'm going to say yes. Are you going to put it in someone's drink?
No.
I don't believe you, but yes.
Nakum, being a practiced and highly educated alchemist, I would be happy to take these.
I'm sure you would. They are drugs.
Yeah, well, not like me personally. Just I think there's potential uses for these.
Like getting out of the woods uses?
Not quite. Making money uses. Here's my thought. Once we get back to civilization, there's bound to be a bathhouse somewhere.
No.
And
a bathhouse, you say?
We can
what
sell
kind of bathhouse are you talking about?
Add-on.
No.
As an add-on to some of these bathhouse experiments.
I come over and I'm like
bathing salts.
Like,
no, give it back.
No,
okay.
No.
Hold on to it now, but just hear my idea.
I put up my shield, like.
I knock on it.
No.
Here's the rest of my thought. We can sell these to someone to enhance their bathhouse experience. Like you might put bubbles in a bath or bath salts in a bath. We can put arcane in a bath. Have someone, it'll probably rejuvenate their skin because it'll give their skin magical powers. And then they themselves will get some magic. It's a win-win and we can make some serious dough off of this.
I think in those scenarios, they're called poppers.
Oh, we could market them as that. That's a much catchier name. It's clear.
No. So,
right, Nakum, you'll warm up to the idea.
Let's leave this place.
You'll warm up to the idea. Okay. So are we walking?
No.
Well, we're just gonna sit here until we turn to skeletons. Give me a break.
Until Kale comes back, yes.
Well, I can sit here forever, but.
And I cannot. I would suggest that we form a party, gather our forces, and begin a search for Kale.
Randomly in the woods.
No, not randomly, using our talents, like survival skills. I have been through these woods once before, but I was led with a guide. Now, without a guide, my one and only suggestion is that we stay together, and one of us is not together.
Okay. Did anybody see him run off into the woods?
He went that way.
Why did he go that way?
I do not know.
Was he chasing something? Was he being chased?
I
Was
believe.
did he seem magically
I
enchanted?
don't know is I don't know. I guess it could be any of those. I did not see any additional creatures other than those squirrels.
He did not seem to be in distress.
Well, see, he decided to go. I mean, he's probably just, I don't know, what did 17-year-olds do? Masturbating in the woods? Maybe. I think we should have a control base, all right? A center of operations. So a few of us should stay here and a few of us should go out into the woods.
I disagree. We should all stay together.
I don't.
I heard a bard once sing a great song. It was something about don't split the party.
Well, if you're having a party, that's an entirely different situation. We, though, are lost in the woods.
We are not lost. We are by the carriage.
Nakum here wants us to get lost by wandering aimlessly out into the thicket.
Again, aimlessly. Have you all never been in a magical environment before?
Oh no,
No.
I'm quite comfortable.
Exactly.
This is I've been in places like this all the time. I still think that we have to be very careful about how the search party goes because we don't want to get more lost in the woods, especially a woods that we have been repeatedly warned it is extremely easy to get lost in. Just saying.
All right, before we just keep arguing here, let's get some more information. All right, somebody who's good at climbing, right? Leaf Man, you look like the spidery type, right?
Are you asking if I have the capability of climbing trees?
Were you programmed to do so?
I was not programmed, but I suppose I have just as much capability as anybody else.
I like your attitude. Get on up there. Tallest tree.
Acrobatics
Is that acrobatics
or athletics?
or athletics? Probably athletics.
I would say athletics.
Good, because I have proficiency in athletics. Let's see if I fall and break my dome. Yeah, that'd be a 13.
13. I'm gonna say with the 13, you make it pretty high up into a tree. You can see the treetops.
I can see the tops of the trees.
That's not what you're looking for. You're looking for civilization or Gale.
So, Kale, I'm gonna say that off in the distance, you get up to the top of the trees after climbing for a period of time, and while you're in the trees, you get this almost thrumming sensation around your entire head. You see the horizon at the top, and you know when you're looking at pavement on a hot day and it has this very wavy texture to it. It's kind of like that, but off in the distance to what you can assume is the north, you see a kingdom perched at the top of a hill. But also with those waves, it feels like it's almost moving.
I can see something to the north, but my vision is impaired. I believe there is an enchantment on this forest.
That is accurate.
What is the something that you see?
Heat waves.
Oh, Jesus.
You also you see a castle.
I do see a castle.
Perfect. Perfect.
Well, that's something.
Yeah, let's head there and we'll get the guards to do a search party. They know the forest better than all of us. They're the experts here. We need to put our public servants to service, right?
This is what they are for.
Yeah.
They have duties to fulfill.
Alrighty. Go ahead, sorry.
So you guys do want to try and travel to the castle right now.
Yes. I am going now. This will only last 10 minutes, but I am going to cast protection from evil and good on myself
Sure.
and head in towards the north.
Gotcha.
Okay, this is a I guess, functional question. When a spell lasts for say 10 minutes, does it last for 10 minutes in the game or like we literally keep track of like what time it is when it's cast, and 10 minutes later.
10 minutes of gameplay.
Okay.
Yeah, in-game
Cool.
time.
If we're like, for example, we're role playing this like whole thing. If we were role playing for 10 minutes, then that would be it. But if we're traveling, then Wesley would let me know, like, all right, your protection from good and evil has worn off, unless we're in combat, in which, you know, each round is 6 seconds, and so it's divvied out that way.
Okay. Cool. Thanks.
Okay. So for traveling in these forests, there's actually a system in place. What I need you all to do is roll a survival check. This is going to be something that reoccurs. Is basically you pick a destination that you'd like to head to into the woods, and once you guys reach a total of what's supposed to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 100. Once you reach 100, then you will reach that destination. But until then, every total roll that you guys get will land on something.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Something. That's scary.
17.
17. Hold on.
What kind of roll?
Need a baby survival.
A survival roll.
Fuck.
I thought you had survival skill.
I do, but still.
4.
4? Oh my God, this is gonna be great. You are
13.
13. Oh my goodness. Ooh, this is gonna
I
be
got an 18.
18. Very nice. Okay. So add all that up. Anybody good with math?
I didn't hear all the numbers. So.
What's
Alright,
the
got
last one for you, Obert?
18, 13, 4, and 17. That's with all your bonuses included, right?
My survival is +1.
That's
My
50.
wisdom is not much.
Okay.
I have a
well,
-1.
52.
Oh.
yeah, 52. That's actually not too bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're halfway there. But
Whoa.
let's see. Oh, very nice. Very nice. So
Living
let's
on a
see here.
prayer.
Okay. Cool. So our adventurers, after deliberating for some time, gathering info and figuring out just where the heck their other party members had went, decide that they are going to venture into the mysterious webbed woods to try and find a way to town. As they're pushing forward through the thicket, they notice that the road slowly erodes, but even though they know that this might not be the way, Salvanor harkens back to when the squirrels had told him to just trust your gut, and they press forward regardless. As you guys continue, you slowly start getting the feeling that you're being watched,
Dun, dun,
which is probably nothing. I mean, surely it's just.
Can I do a perception check?
You know what? I'm gonna have you roll that perception check in just 1 second. Okay. So yeah. Please roll perception.
Everyone or just
Everyone who'd like to. You all get the sense that you might be being watched.
All right, 18.
18. All right.
19?
Sorry, you're not there. Get out of here. 18, 19 for Leaf. Or Salvanor, you got 19, right? How's you?
Yes.
Okay.
This is for perception, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I got a 20, not natural.
Jesus Christ. Hopper, did you roll?
I didn't roll.
You didn't roll? You don't want to roll? Okay, that's fine. So yeah. As you guys are traveling through this forest, the road has pretty much dissolved away, and you're kind of taking these supposed goat trails. But as you delve deeper in, you can see that there are just little eyes poking out through the woods, staring back at you. Leaf, you immediately, well, I guess everyone but Opert, who has just been ignoring them, or I don't want to say ignore, he just isn't afraid of whatever's staring back, can tell that these are wolves. But they're not approaching, they're just watching you. You
This
guys,
seems fine.
I suppose that you have all noticed the wolves that are following us.
Yes. Let us continue, but no sudden movements.
So I should not blast them.
No.
I think we probably shouldn't.
For unless they seem a threat to us, we should leave them be, as they leave us be.
Salvanor, go talk to them.
Why? They're
Parlay
not doing
with their
anything.
leader.
They're not doing anything right now.
I want it to stay that way.
They're not doing anything. We don't need to talk unless they make it clear that something needs to be done.
Perhaps they may know a better way through these woods.
Plus,
I mean,
I like to be proactive. It's easier to, well, let's just say it's not easy to talk a guy out of mugging you if he's already mugging you.
Okay, fine. I cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. So as you guys travel a little bit, or you walk a little bit farther into this forest trail, you notice that two packs of wolves, or one pack of wolves, just sort of stands in front to bar your progress. You cast Speak with Animals, so I'm assuming you step forward.
Yes.
Yeah, Keenan, we cannot control our.
Oh, what? Still? God damn it, that's so stupid.
Yeah, you'll want to copy and paste the ones that have our control in them.
I wish I could just make it so it's automatic.
You can. So what you'll do is you'll give each of us control, and then when you need our tokens to be moved to another page, you'll just broad select them. You'll click and drag that box around us, and then copy, and then paste it onto another page, and it'll bring all of us at once, and we'll all be under the same token controls.
Okay, that's awesome. I'm gonna do that. And so that's Alenia, save. Leaf is also Alenia. Oh, for right now, I'm just gonna do it one by one, so I don't have to go back to the other page. That's also Alenia. Sorry, guys.
Don't be.
This one is gonna be controlled by Alex. And then this is a good friend Corey. No. There we go. All right. No, that's Steven. God damn it. Press. There we go. All right. Hopefully you guys have control.
We do.
Okay, cool. So yes, Corey, I'm sorry, Salvanor, you approach these wolves as they stand in front to stop you from walking any further.
Hello. Can we help you?
You can leave, outsider. These woods don't welcome visitors.
I mean, I think at this point, going forward is the quickest way for us to leave. We are trying to leave. We don't want to be here at this point.
This entrance is not for you. Go around.
And how do we go around?
That's for you to find out.
I would love to get out of these woods as quickly as possible. I am trying to do that. But right now, I see no quicker way than going forward. I would love alternative directions if you can give them to me, because I think we both want the same thing, which is us out of here.
Okay. So I'm going to say that you are trying to convince these wolves that one, you're of no harm, and two, that they should help you. Let's have you make a persuasion check.
All right.
While Salvanor is talking to these wolves, I want to take a little piece of bark off this stump that I'm next to and work it for this magical tinkering feat and make it emit an odor of a wolf's musk, and then just start to try and coat my body in that to try and disguise myself.
Sure.
15.
15. Okay. Let me see here. Excellent. So Alex, or I'm sorry, Opert, while Salvanor is going through his conversation, you sneakily grab a piece of this wood and then turn yourself around and start fiddling with your contraption to coat yourself in wolf musk. Am I correct?
Yes, because I want to have an advantage when I sneak off into the woods to try and get around.
Okay.
Or like hide or flank or whatever.
Let me ask you this. How are you making wolf musk? I know you're using tree bark, but what ability is this?
What the feat is?
Yeah, what is this feat?
It's called magical tinkering. There's a list of attributes that I can give anything. It says just by touching it, but you know, that's kind of boring. So working it with my tools or something, I don't know.
Okay, it's because it's hard to say that you use bark to turn into wolf musk. So I don't know if it's going to give you necessarily the thing that you're looking for. I can make you smell more like the forest and like dampen their senses towards you. I can do that.
Sure, that works.
Okay, we can work it like that, which is totally fine. So yeah, Opert is busy peeling off wood to blend in with the forest, and Salvanor, you try to convince these wolves in front of you who do not look very friendly to your intrusion into their forest. But they look at you and they look back at themselves and they get the sense that you are also someone of the forest. So they stand aside, but not to let you through. But another wolf appears out of the shadows. This one's
With a
carrying a
sword?
god. He's got a goddamn sword in his mouth.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hello.
He jams the sword into the earth and stares at you with cold white eyes. You know our language.
Yes. Yes.
Then you should know when I tell you, please leave.
And we're trying to do that. It's very honestly trying to leave.
This way is not the way for you. This forest bends its will to whoever travels through it. Any direction will lead you to where you want to go as long as you travel for long enough. But this is not the way.
So turn around?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Will do. Appreciate the time. Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Salvanor.
So
He picks up his sword and begins walking away. And the wolves bar entry once more.
Are they gonna let us through?
they're not going to let us through, but they did say that the forest bends to the will of the person traveling through it. So if we turn around and go back, we won't just end up where we started, we will end up where we want to go. But
What
don't
kind
go
of
forward.
hippie woo-woo shit is that? The dumb
Kind of
wolves, they have no
hippie
idea what they're
woo-woo
talking about. They probably just wander
vibe.
aimlessly through the woods all the time.
Yes, the wolves are hippies.
I
Definitely.
feel like, Obert, I feel like no matter how many times we've stated, this is an enchanted wood, you don't seem to fully grasp. There is
This is
magic abound. You are a magic man, am I wrong?
Yes, you are wrong. I'm just super fucking smart.
Ugh.
Well then please, use your intelligence to grasp this knowledge that if these kind creatures have directed us to follow our will, then perhaps we should follow our will.
Do you hear? Where is the logic in that?
There
We're
is
supposed to
no
trust.
logic.
We're supposed to
That's
trust
the
these dumb
point.
animals to just be like, oh yeah, walk in a circle and you'll end up at the fort. What? That doesn't.
I
There is no
literally-
logic in that.
I literally put my hand towards why can't I ever remember your name, Corey?
Salvador.
Salvador. It's Salvia. That's how I'm gonna remember it. Salvador Salvia. I point towards Salvador, who is in a completely different form than he was when we first started this adventure. And you did this on purpose. There is logic behind the reason you changed to this man's physique.
Yes.
I do not believe you.
Okay, well, this might be a little bit much to grasp, but the cellular composition of any
Why
animal
would this
or
have been
creature can be
beneficial
read-
for our travel?
Okay,
I
let me
understand how and
let me-
why.
let me put it this way. We can either go forward and be attacked by wolves, potentially injured, and also not know where we're going, or we can turn around, not be attacked by wolves, and the absolute worst case scenario is we end up where we started, safe, unharmed, and not lost.
Salvanor, I need you to give me an insight check.
Okay.
All right. Did anybody see any turnoffs? Did we like take a left when we should have taken a right?
16.
16. All right, that's pretty good. I'm gonna tell you right now, you know that those wolves aren't necessarily lying, but definitely turning around and heading south instead of north. That's gonna circle you back around. And then mechanically speaking, that's gonna minus 20 points from your guys' already 53 score. So it's gonna take longer to get there.
I'm telling you, these
Gotcha.
wolves are morons, or they're lying, or they think we're morons, and they're obviously maybe right.
Also, one more thing. As you guys are conversing about how to tackle this issue, you see a small child exit from the woods.
Oh, look, the boy has returned.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
I just totally got lost. I'm so sorry. I'm glad I found you.
You just ran off into the woods. Tell us in great detail everything that happened from the time you left us to the time that you happened to run onto us here.
Well,
Steven, hold on. Did you get my message?
I think Valsu is going to walk right on up to Kale and like pick him up and give him like a squeeze hug and set him back down. It's good to see you are safe, child.
yeah, I'm so sorry. I wandered off into the woods because I like heard a shadow figure, it sounded like, and he's like whispering to me to like come into the woods. It's somewhere I just got like lost, and like it was just so crazy, and like I just kept hearing more and more whispers, and then finally I just kind of snapped out of it, and I don't know, it just ended up back here.
There are not
First
a lot
off,
of good
called
stories.
it that you were enchanted. Called that one.
Kale, have you ever thought about therapy?
It's gonna be an every session thing.
Maybe.
Are these physical demons or metaphorical demons?
I don't know. They didn't seem real, but I just kept listening to them.
Okay, well, keep an eye out for that, everyone.
So,
Okay.
are we advancing to the north, or are we taking longer?
Perhaps we go to the northeast and
Through
circle
the
around.
woods?
Yeah.
Nothing bad ever happens when we go through the woods. Nothing bad
Evidently,
happened to me.
Kale walked off and followed shadow demons, and he's just fine. So maybe actually the direct route isn't.
Kale
such a
also
bad
has a deity protecting him, apparently.
My
I
God
am
is a
not-
righteous God.
Yeah, good for you, honey. Anyway, let's so I mean here's how it's gonna be. If we go
We're not
back,
going right back. Wesley!
We haven't
Oh,
made a
you-
decision
you
yet.
guys
You've
aren't?
already
Oh,
taken
I'm sorry,
points
I'm
off.
sorry.
Attention to what he's typing in the
Sorry.
roll 20.
I assumed you guys were turning around. My bad.
No.
Are we trekking through
so
the wolves?
here are two options. We either go forward, we'll likely get there quicker than turning around, but also risk annoying the wolves, and they will probably attack us.
Blue pine
Or-
soup.
Anyway, I mean, someone, Obert, really is in the mood for a fight, I guess. I personally am not. So
I also don't understand why there are only two options.
Do you have a
when-
third?
I don't think going
multiple
through the
directions.
woods is an option either.
If we go directly north, we risk the vengeance of these wolves, yes. But if we go to the northeast or the northwest and they follow us in turn, then that is not up to us, for they told us not to go this way, but to merely change our trajectory.
They said to turn. Wait, actually, what did they say? Because none of us know because we don't speak wolf.
They did say to turn around. I guess I could ask them specifically if going northeast rather than north is acceptable, and I can ask them that if you would like.
I honestly do not think that asking the wolf with the short sword would be a wise decision.
Better
I
ask forgiveness
agree.
than permission.
Why do you want us killed?
I don't want the fight. See, going forward doesn't mean a fight. There are other see, we have option A and option B, but each one has just like, branches. So we could distract them and sneak past. We could make a bargain. We could find out why they don't want us to go that way and then offer something that they want even more.
They don't seem willing to go into greater detail, I will say.
I do think we should go to the northwest.
All right, that's one vote for through the woods.
Through the
Galaxy
woods.
sounds so sad.
Doesn't anyone have like a bone they can throw and then all the wolves will chase it? Something. I don't
Well,
know.
we would have bones on a stake, but somebody wanted to bury the bodies.
That is a very fair point, Kale.
We're not digging up those corpses.
That would require us backtracking to camp.
And then at which point?
This all seems very concerning, but
I have an idea.
I
I-
goes through the woods as well.
I
can't-
do have the ability to shake the ground. However, my range is limited. So if you were to sneak around, I would have to stay behind.
I didn't follow that at all. So you can shake the ground, so you have to stay behind.
I have a range of 10 feet. I can cast this earth tremor, thereby changing the terrain in that 10-foot area. That could act as a distraction while you all walk the other way.
I don't think that's going to be a strong enough distraction for a pack of wolves.
I agree.
I can create a thunderclap.
I might just startle them, make them more enraged. Fine, if we don't want to fight, then my vote's through the woods.
Let us traverse.
I feel let's try through the woods. Jesus.
All right. Then we all have to make a survival check, right?
Yes, you do. So, you guys are deciding through the woods. After speaking with the wolves, it was determined that a fight was not something that everyone wanted to do. So you're going to take -20 on your survivor roll, bringing you to 33. Stephen, you weren't here for it, but basically anytime that we try and travel through the woods, everyone is going to roll a d20 survival check. And what you guys are trying to do is reach a total of 100.
Oh,
They were at 53, so halfway there, but now you're at 33. So everyone please roll a survival check and we'll see what you guys get to.
15.
15, very nice.
Fuck. 11.
11, not bad.
13.
15 again, cool.
I got 4.
13.
13 and a 4?
I
That's
rolled,
not
a,
really-
I rolled a 2.
Oh my goodness. Excellent. The 2 crew. So let's see, let's do a bit of quick math.
I got 15 as well.
So I got a 15, an 11, a 15, a 13, and a 4. Am I missing anybody?
I got a 15.
Okay, that should be everyone. Because
Oh,
we
yeah.
have 2 15s, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, cool. Clear this. All right, so 33
78.
plus it's 78.
78.
All right, not bad. Just a little bit more trekking through the woods for you guys. All right, totally fine.
Nothing wrong.
Oh.
Oh, is that sound of crows consistent as we walk through the woods? It's all we hear is the distant cawing of crows.
Yeah, actually, something that I totally forgot to mention, Salvanor. You got actually. Let me set the scene. So these wolves had basically stood in front of you during your trek through the woods and told you, "We don't want you going this direction." And you guys decided that that would be a bad idea to get in a fight with all these wolves, especially one holding a sword. That's insane.
I think we could have taken them, but
Probably could have.
murder hobos though.
You can murder whatever you want in this game. I don't care. So you guys continue trekking through the woods.
No. You can't say that. Don't give Steven ideas.
He totally can, but I mean, just like last time,
It wasn't canon. He's in DMing. It's not common knowledge that I can just murder people yet.
Yet. Anyway.
So you guys loop around the woods, taking a longer path, and begin traveling. It's beginning to get dark, but as you travel through the woods, you come into sort of a more shadowy clearing. And you can see off in the distance what looks like these mounds of webs just sort of strung up from the treetops. They're
like webs.
about the size of what you could consider a body.
Can I do a nature check on the creatures that made these?
Sure.
Oh, shit.
Crack guy.
Ultimate
I'd give
crack.
anything for a warm bed
Natural
right now.
20.
You got a natural fucking 20?
Got a natural 20. I wish I got it earlier, but here we are on a nature check.
Fucking fantastic. So Nikum, you've been in these woods before. When you were on your ninth training, you had to travel through the web woods, and you've seen exactly what this is. This is the work of giant spiders. And you also know that these giant spiders aren't like just savage animals roaming the woods. They're farmed. These are almost domesticated and trained, so to speak.
Do I
But
know by whom? Like, is it like a fucking black dragon that has them trained, or?
No, you have never personally encountered them, but you know that there are ettercaps that roam these woods and use them to use giant spiders to capture prey.
Oh, they're so gross.
So I'm going to at the site. I'm just like literally going to put my hands out to stop everybody from walking, and I'm like, endercaps.
Where?
I did not know that.
They're not here, but their spawn or their clan, their servitude is near. Perhaps. And I'm like looking up into the trees. Do I see any spiders?
Give me a perception check.
Fuck. 9.
9. Nikum, your eyes glaze the tree tops looking for spiders. You can see shadows almost moving behind the pine, and you get the sense that maybe there's something out there, but you can't put your eyes on anything.
There's something else. I don't know what it is. And I'm like,
She's having a panic attack.
How did you become a knight? Knights were supposed to be like unyielding in the face of danger.
Get her ass.
for I can squish any spider, no matter the size.
Oh, perfect. Get on out there. Do you think?
Hold on, let
We
me
support you.
How dark is it in these woods?
So naturally the woods are pretty well lit when it's during the daytime, but you guys are almost in the twilight hours right now. I'd say
Okay.
realistically it's like 5 p.m. So it's getting pretty late.
Well, I'm going to pick random spots amongst these trees where the webs are thick, and I'm going to cast 4 orbs of dancing light up there.
Sure. You cast dancing light, increasing the shadows, but lending a small bit of light into the treetops. What would you like to do with that?
I'm just going to slowly shift the orbs, keeping
Okay.
my eyes open.
I'm gonna pick up a branch and just like whip it around like a whirlwind real quick. And as I do, it's gonna slowly generate and start to glow a little bit. And it's gonna emit a bright light in 15 feet and a dim light in 15 feet beyond that. I'm gonna hand it to Kale because you're human, right?
Yes.
Okay, here's a glowing stick.
Thanks.
Glow stick. Nice.
Kale, since you're an 8-year-old, you are ecstatic. This is the coolest thing you've ever gotten in your life.
I start throwing it around like a laser, like a lightsaber.
It's fucking sick.
You
So did any of you want to look for the spiders, or are you just
Yes.
like keeping an eye out so they can't sneak up on you?
I'm looking, but I already rolled my perception check to look, and
Is that correct?
Sure.
I will look.
it's not.
I'm gonna hide.
I'm doing the stealthy thing where I'm trying to look out for them, not trying to find them.
Of course, you're gonna hide, Oper. Honestly,
That is a natural 20 for hiding.
For hiding, Oper, you do that Homer Simpson thing and you fade into the brush.
Yeah.
I love that. That is.
I did a stealth check and I got a 19.
I got
Okay.
15 perception.
For Kale first, Kale, are you holding your stick?
Yes. Should I roll a disadvantage?
Oh shit, I made you a beak. It seems like I made you a decoy and then hid in the bush and waited for them to get you.
If it helps at all, I rolled a natural 1 on my stealth. So I'm probably like standing behind the thinnest fucking tree. And
I got a 20 not natural for stealth, and I got a 15 for perception.
God damn, you guys are fucking lighting it up.
Okay,
I got a
I got-
9
no,
on the
only Kale is
disadvantage.
lighting it up.
Yeah, I got a 9 on the disadvantage. So I'm like, whee!
Okay, Kale, you tried to do the Homer Simpson thing, but now you just illuminated this giant bush. It's got light poking out of it. Leaf, for your stealth, I mean, you're basically a one with nature at this point. So you get up into the trees and you can make yourself seem like a branch. And while you're up there, you start scanning, looking for these spiders. Even though the shadows are waning and moving, you don't see anything that looks like a spider.
Mhm.
Just shadows.
Also,
Okay.
I got a 21, not natural 20, but the 21 for perception and a 9 for stealth.
Gotcha. I'm going to say with that 21, Salvanor, you're a druid as well. You both are people of the woods. You look up into the trees and you can tell the difference between the pine, the web, and anything living. You see spiders, but they're nothing giant. It seems like these woods are pretty calm right now, so you don't even bother really to hide.
Okay.
But you do see these bodies webbed up. They're still up there.
The rest of us are
Mhm.
like, peace out.
Yeah, everything else disappears besides, I think, Kale. Kale's the only one that is. Oh no, Kale and Nikum are just sort of like standing there.
Shall we continue?
So, I mean, everyone else is hiding.
Cool, I'll light the way.
Leaf, Salvanor, you both get the sense that there's probably no spiders in the immediate area, but your friends don't know that yet.
I am no expert, but I do believe that the woods are clear as of right now.
Has anyone checked the webs with the body-shaped
Yes.
webs?
Yes. Or I like gone and touched them? No, but everything seems fine.
Okay, I'm gonna out of my pocket pull this little mechanical hand, casting mage hand, and have it move over to one of the like wrapped up bodies and try and like peel it open a little bit to see what's inside.
Is it like those hands where you have like two levers and you extend them and like the claws?
Maybe.
I don't know what's the other head. So your magic mechanical hand extends forward and starts peeling back all the webs, and you open it up and you can see from the distance this concave, all the liquid sucked out of it face, just like totally subsumed
like we
with
expected.
life. Yeah, exactly.
And I'm gonna have the mage hand peel apart more right around like his waist and check his pockets to see if he has
Oh my
Cool.
god.
You dig around in there, and he was apparently carrying his life savings. You find 20 more gold.
tight. Bring that back over to me and
Savings.
continue hiding.
For some reason, he just had it in his pocket.
And they're in like gold bricks. It's not even coins.
He just has a gold brick in his pocket. Love it.
His will and life testament is in there. He was on his way. But either way, yeah, you dig open one of those and you find that it is a man wearing basically peasant's clothing. He looks like he was possibly traveling the way his outfit is set up, but clearly he's not going anywhere.
Somebody make a loud noise to see what happens.
Why? The woods are clear. Shouldn't we just continue?
Yeah,
10
good
feet
idea.
in front of me,
Continue
I do
forward.
Earth tremor.
Wait, Nikum, did you say you cast Earth Tremor?
Yeah, 10 feet in front of me.
Is that a spell or is that an ability?
It is a spell.
What does it do?
You cause a tremor in the ground within range. Each creature other than you in that area must make a dex. I'm obviously casting this away from everybody. A dex save throw. On a fail, a creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning and is knocked prone. The ground in that area, if the ground in that area is loose, earth, or stone, it becomes difficult terrain until cleared.
Gotcha. So the woods are ever silent. You really don't even hear any birds. And I'm gonna stop that real quick because it's getting.
Is there a map we should be seeing?
A map? No, not for this one.
Okay.
Nikum lifts up his mighty foot and slams it down to the ground, and you hear the echoes of the earth tremble around you, birds flattering up in the air. But you don't see anything else other than that. While you're doing that, though, one bird manages to fall back down and land on our friend Salvanor's shoulder. Salvanor, it's your raven.
Oh, God, did I give the raven a name?
I aim my crossbow at the bird, ready for
Oh,
any
no,
sign
no,
of
no, no, no,
danger.
no, no. This is fine.
What the fuck is that, Salvador? Is that the spider?
It's a raven, and he is my animal companion. So you're fine.
Oh,
Corn! He starts calling for food. He starts nibbling at your blouse or shirt. Or
I have more bread.
eats it willingly.
You lied to the squirrels.
Of course, I lied to this girl. I don't wanted to give them all my bread.
So yes, this bird lands on your shoulder and you open up to find these bodies wrapped in the woods, but it seems like there's nothing else really in this area. It's just almost a warning.
well,
Okay, I think we should go.
yeah. Trepidatiously keep moving forward because goddamn, I want a hotel room. I want a warm bed. I want room service. Let's get out of this fucking place. My socks are wet. Through my boots.
I grab my stick and I whack whack him with it. Stop whining.
I have a rule that I don't hit children.
Good.
Really, I don't have such a role.
Oh my God. Okay, everyone. Let's make this roll, and then I want you guys to tell me how you're feeling right now, because I know it. Corey, you were supposed to leave at 1 and it's 1:45.
It's okay. I can definitely get through this role.
Okay.
14.
Okay. What? Get in here.
Wait, what's it for? The
this is-
modifier.
It's survival, so I believe that's
Okay.
wisdom. And then if you have anything else that goes into that.
Need 8 more.
Ooh,
I got 16.
16. So we're
17.
17. Nice. 17.
Dude, is this like Price is Right rules where we have to hit 100? If we go over, we just get stuck in the woods.
Yeah, you know what? It wasn't like that, but it is now.
7.
And a
I
7?
got 7 and 10 over here.
Fantastic. So after seeing those bodies in the wood, you guys travel until eventually off in the far distance, you can see smoke. And it's not just an out of control smoke. This looks like a controlled fire smoke. And you travel and you find yourself at the gates of a kingdom, or a town, I should say. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Hold on. I've got to do the thing that you told me to do.
Copy paste. Yeah,
Where the
I don't
fuck
know.
did Kale's character go? Oh, it's right there. All right.
I'm here.
Food
Copy,
Brian and Shelley had in their bag. But yeah, when I walked out there,
paste.
the bin was knocked over. And
We're so
Lauren was
tiny.
Barfing it.
You guys are tiny. What the? Oh, there we go. There you go. Yeah, you guys are even supposed to be right here. You're supposed to be right here. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. Jeez Louise. Boop. So yes, you got what? Oh my god. That's not good. Oh, god damn it. This is stupid.
That's
Sorry guys.
That's okay.
My internet fucking sucks ass. Okay.
A mood of moods.
Truly. But can everyone see the map?
yeah.
Yes, we were just admiring it.
Fantastic. No, that's not right. No, come here. Come here. Yeah.
Me too.
I do that. Oh my goodness, I just had this thing. No. All right. Unfortunately, was gonna do something, but I have to do it in the background. But either way, so you guys make it to the gates of what looks like this kingdom. You're walking through the woods, and you see this kingdom sort of light up in the side, and then in the sky as you round the corner. The dirt road reappears, and you guys find yourselves with this rickety fence and a pathway leading directly towards this small town at the bottom of this kingdom. You're traveling up and you meet with a crossroads. To one side, there is a small farm, and use your imaginations, but there's two guards standing at the gate right here, which I forgot to put.
Guys, I'm just gonna ask the guards where the nicest inn is, and can we please just go and like?
Yeah, I like to approach the guards as well.
Okay. Well, I said I was gonna do it, so.
I hear
Bye,
you.
Nakum. Yeah.
I'm going to make an Arcana check because this seems like a very convenient. I don't trust that we are necessarily in a real or a totally real place.
Sure. Make
Okay.
an account. Make that roll.
Yeah.
And I am still playing with my glow stick.
Good for you, buddy. 19.
Oh, little boys.
19. You roll that 19. This place is very much real. As strange as this entire place has been, this is probably the realest thing that you've seen all day.
Cool.
So
Wait.
Opert, I believe you want to talk to the guards.
Well, I was in the middle of talking with the party, and then Nakum just walked off. So I'm just gonna watch and see what Nakum does.
Uh,
Can
Okay.
you guys control your characters?
Yeah.
I can. Wait, what?
You can't?
Oh, I can. I can move my characters.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
That did work.
Nakum is gonna walk up
I would follow you.
to both guard and say, "Good evening, sirs.
Hello?
How fares it here?"
Quite well. Are you with Evan? Are you the ones that he was bringing along with him?
Evan is was that the name? I'd like turn to the party. Was that the name of our carriage person?
Was it?
Oh,
I think his name was Daryl.
hold on. I got it.
It was either Daryl or Mitchell, one of the two.
Well, we did have a cart driver. It's the only cart driver we ever have come to town. His name is Evan. He said he was
Oh.
bringing some people. He sent a message.
Yes.
Did he come without a cart?
He never has before.
Yes.
Was he transporting potatoes and pickles?
Yes, actually, he's part of the
Yes,
lifeblood of this town.
I believe he was absconded by bandits.
Absconded by bandits.
Correct. We managed to deal with most of them, but a few did manage to get away with the driver and the horses. We walked here on foot.
So, you are the party of adventurers that he was bringing with him. Capable.
Can I roll an
fighters.
insight check to see if he's probing us to know if we were doing anything illegal?
Yeah, roll insight.
Pretty low, but I think I have good insight. I do not have good insight. That's a 6.
6. You're mostly just kind of concerned that this guard doesn't seem too pleased with you. And not necessarily pleased with you, but not pleased to not see that the person who brings in supplies to their small castle is not here with you. So you capable fighters who were with Evan saw him getting taken away by these bandits.
That is inaccurate, I must say.
We were
We
in
are
the
not
back of the
capable
cart.
fighters. I grab Kale from behind me. Look at this. We were defending this child from vicious bandits.
All right.
You were?
Yes, yes,
And then
he
he
was.
ran off in
And
the
I'm-
woods because he was so scared.
And
You
I'm
guys
a lowly
know I'm
thespian.
17, right?
He's
There's no
like
what?
8 years old.
I'm a lowly thespian.
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm 8. Sure.
Sure.
All we have are a child and a theater major. How are we supposed to fight off bandits?
I make a persuasion check.
Ooh. 19.
19, very nice. All right. I mean, still, you guys, that was an important person. Obviously, that's not your responsibility to keep him safe, but still, like, it's just a lot more on my plate. Either way,
And it is pretty funny though that we all legitimately just hit out in the cart and was like, "That's his shit."
you did
What he
what?
told us to do.
He told us to hide when the bandits were coming. He was God rest his Lord rest his soul. It was a noble sacrifice.
Wait, he died?
No, I
No,
do not believe that is the case at all.
we do
Oh.
not know. We know that
Alright.
he has gone to a place that we are unaware of, and that
Thought for a second
we-
you were gonna say gone to a better place.
no, and we could only do enough to protect ourselves.
Very noble of all of you. Either way, welcome. Please don't cause any trouble while you're in town. There's an inn to your right when you walk through the main gates. Make
The
sure.
cart-
The nicest inn. Does it have a pool and a minibar?
He looks at you like you're joking.
Do I have to go further in town for that?
You look around at this town. I'm assuming you guys actually do walk into town, right?
Yes.
You know, I started moving my.
I was just gonna tell the guard where the cart was located on the road somewhere.
That's fine. So as you guys make your way through the gates, Leaf, you hold back to have this conversation with the guards. You see this stout farmer man and what looks like his son sort of eyeing you up and down as you make your way into the town. Jesus Christ. Paste. Yeah, there we go. All right, sweet. Tiny. You guys make your way into town, and the infrastructure of this place is fairly large. It looks like it could hold a decent amount of people, but all around you, you see that these streets are empty and sad. There is a gray overtone to this town, and all you can hear is just almost silence permeating through each and every building, almost as if it's been abandoned by everyone who doesn't have some close ties.
I'm going to walk over to the nearest person there over on the left and actually ask them, like, what happened here?
You walk up and you immediately smell like piss and drink, and this guy looks at you with this strange look in his eyes. What?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just hungover.
Okay,
We've all been there.
Yes. What do you want?
I haven't. Where is everybody? What happened
What do you mean?
to the town? There's like nobody here.
Outsiders. This is how it's always been for quite a while.
Oh, okay. Enjoy your drink. And then I walk back with the group.
Yes, he curls up into his pile of, I guess, baskets and goes back to sleep.
Nikum is gonna walk up to Kale and gently put my hand on your shoulder and go, "Son, perhaps you should refrain from wandering off again."
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't have to listen to you.
You don't. Just a mere
Doesn't have to listen to you.
helpful suggestion.
Doesn't have to listen to you, but he sure as hell will listen to those shadow demons.
They were very inviting.
But not the
They said nice
celibate.
things.
Such as?
I'd rather keep it to myself.
Okay. So
That
as you
seems
get,
fine.
sorry. As you guys are surveying this open area, to your right at that striped canopy, that is where you can see a sign that says "in." It doesn't have any discerning characteristics outside of that. In front of you, you can look what appears to be a shop. You can see some guards going in and out of it with some purchases in hand. And then you can also see two women hanging out in front of the well. It looks like one of them has what looks like an alchemist kit, and they're conjuring something. They have like a bucket of liquid and this kit, and they're working on something. While the other one, this one right here, just sort of eyes you narrowly, just keeping an eye on all of you as you walk into town.
All right, everyone, I'm gonna go see about getting us some rooms for the night, see what kind of accommodations they offer. Anybody want to go with me? What's everybody else's plan?
Sure, I'll go with you.
Bit of respite would be nice to get our bearing. I don't know about how you are all faring in regards to like HP and shit.
Well, also after checking us in and getting some rooms, I did want to check out that shop and also what that weird lady's doing with the bucket.
She's like peeing in it now. It's like, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you guys are all heading to the inn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So all right, you guys as a party carry on towards the inn. Oh my god, Tiny. Tiny. Smaller.
That is the biggest dwarf.
It's huge. I don't know why they're always huge.
I mean, look at the size of the bottle on the counter. Like,
Yeah, right.
somebody's getting drunk.
True. So you guys all waltz into this stinking inn. You see two people just sort of lazily hanging out by the counter. There's an older man who's reading a tiny book with his little reading glasses, and he pops up, almost surprised, puts it down, and takes a good look at you. And there's a little girl, not a little girl, sorry. There's a young woman who's tuning what looks like a lute. And she immediately perks up when she sees you guys walk in. A smile brightens up her face. And she approaches you. Oh my goodness. Hello. Welcome. And she pats down her blouse and she says, can I get you anything? Food, drink?
Yeah, great.
Please follow me. She opens.
A
she grabs you by the hand
musician.
and freaking drags you all over here. Which I assume you guys all follow. I don't know. You can do whatever you want.
Do you have 5 rooms available at the moment for the night?
The older man pipes up or leans up on the bar and looks at you dead in the eye. Aye, lad, we don't have 5 rooms, but we do have 3.
I think one of us just needs like a storage shed. I think he just like reboots for the night or something. But
What do you
3
mean?
should do. Do you only physically have 3 rooms? Do you have more rooms?
We only have 3 rooms in this establishment.
Completely.
As long as I'm not with Kale, I'm fine.
Okay, so
All right, we'll take them all.
all right.
Outside.
3 rooms. Let's see, it's about 30 gold each, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of you. All right, that should be about 150 gold.
I'll do 50 for you, and then we'll stick around, have some dinner here. So, and we tip nice, but 50 for the rooms.
50. How about 60?
You seem nice enough. Let's do it. 60 it is.
Aye. Good.
Could you-
Bargain. Sorry. What'd you say?
Could you bring it down if I provided tonight's entertainment?
And some free
Tonight's-
drinks.
Wait a minute.
Free drinks for 60.
I'm yelling.
Free drinks. I can't do free drinks, but I can definitely.
I place 10 gold on the counter.
I do not require a room, so I shall not contribute.
What in the bloody?
I told
Is that
he just
thing
needs
with
like
you?
a storage closet to reboot.
What are y'all doing walking around with one of those things?
He kind of just started following us one day, but he's helpful from time to time, so we just like let it stick around.
I mean, Christ, that thing hasn't. I mean,
It's actually very strange. I know what you're thinking. They're made for war. They're like basically humanoid missiles, or bows and arrows, humanoid bows and arrows, whatever medieval guns are. But here's the thing, he's actually really nice. He's very gentle. I don't know what went
Gentle.
wrong at the factory, but he's a defective one and the best of them all.
all right. Well, just keep him away from me. Either
Easy.
way, your rooms will be up. Don't worry
Sorry.
about
Do I hear robot prejudice?
prejudice. You things aren't something that can be prejudiced about. And don't hawk at me on the words. I've been around the world. That's probably a real word.
Mhm.
If not, we could add it to the dictionary.
Definitely, laddie. Either way, 60 gold. Make it to your rooms. Hopefully keep that thing.
All right, Nakun put down 10. I put down the other 50.
Okay. He scoops up the gold. The waitress sort of comes up to you guys like, and whispers to you, I'm so sorry. He's older. He's not really his personality could use some tuning up, but don't worry. We'll make sure you get everything. Can I get anything from the kitchen for you guys?
Yes, but also I have a question. Have you seen the women out there doing weird stuff with the buckets?
Oh, yes, that's actually what's her fucking name? Shit. That's
Name is shit.
no. That's Lady Zedi. She actually came from out of town to help us.
All right.
Help you with what?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
No, I don't want to hear it then.
Okay, never mind.
The abridged version. The abridged version.
Well, she originally came to help us with our church because the priest there had left, but after coming and finding out about some of our troubles, she's helping out with our drinking water.
Okay, well,
Good to
sounds
know.
nice.
What a noble cause.
She's very kind. Yes,
Yeah, real sweetheart. Okay.
very, very much so. Yes, food. Let me go grab you something. If I'll just grab whatever we have in the kitchen. If you have any food allergies or anything, just let me know.
I'm allergic to almonds.
No almonds. Okay, we don't have anything for you.
It's just plates and plates of roasted almonds.
She heads back into the kitchen, and you can hear this voice just sort of like grumbling, like, and then after
Okay,
a couple
I don't care about anything that's going on outside. I need my rest, and these vocal cords need rest too. So I'm just gonna go to my room now, and y'all can have fun.
Salvador, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Did you ever do any traveling when you were just getting started in your theater troupe, or is this your first
Yes.
time traveling? You did?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So this waitress, after you say that, her eyes light up immediately. Oh my God. Are you guys traveling with the Salvanor?
Well, of course.
I think it's a kind of common name, so I'm sure there's others, but
Yeah,
No.
he's kind of an asshole.
That's Salvador the theater. He's been on so many stages I can't even count. You oh my god, can I get your autograph?
You want
course.
his autograph?
Yes,
Wow.
Shut up, Kel.
I have dreamed of being on stage since I was a little girl, and to see you here right now, it's almost like fate.
you know, for that autograph, we can provide the parchment, ink, and quill, all of that stuff, but we like to have at least a silver per autograph to supply that. If that's all right with you.
She looks at Salvador.
Albert, shut up. Anyway, I'm dealing with my fans.
I'm gonna go talk to the lady pissing in the bucket. I won't.
Cool.
Wanna go outside?
Okay. I will give her an autograph.
Okay, she blushes and her eyes light up, and then she says 1 second, and then she heads to the back room and she grabs a small bottle of elven wine and she hands it to you. A gift.
Thank you.
Gotcha. After that, she bows and then she heads back to the kitchen to go and keep preparing food for you guys. So now that we're at this point in the adventure and it's 2 p.m., I wanted to get a gauge on how you guys are feeling. I know we did say 3, but we reached kind of like a lull in the adventure. If you guys would like to stop right now, we can do that. Or if you'd like to keep going till 3, we can do that too.
It's 3 for me, and I still have a bunch to do today. So
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say I have to go back to my old house and keep packing. So.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad that everyone did get to play. I'm glad that we got an
I'm
intersection.
sorry, that won't happen again.
No,
It
you're
all
good,
worked
dude.
out. It all
Yeah,
worked out.
totally
Better
did.
not.
Corey, thank you for staying as long. Steven,
Yeah.
thank you for making it. All of you, thank you guys for coming again. And I'll see you guys next time on Dungeons and Dragons.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you, Wesley, you're amazing.
So ladies.
Kick-ass maps, dude.
Thank you
Mhm.
guys.
Yes. Oh my God. All right.
Yeah.
Have a good week, everyone.
Bye.
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 Okay, go ahead. Oh, damn it.
Did you need them?
I was gonna try and grab Allie's because you guys don't have to, but I want to buy my ticket today, so I just want to make sure we have dates locked down that work.
Okay. As long as you let me know what date you guys are doing, I can totally like warp around that and then get it going.
Okay. Oh wait, let me just direct message her. You know what? Let me just call her. What am I doing? Too many options of how to fucking.
We can always invite her back in. Do you need me for this? Or?
No. If any day works for you, I'll just text her and see if days work for her, and I'm probably gonna buy it today.
Okay, man. Good luck in your ticket prices. And I will catch you on the flip.
See you later.
Later.